11 U.S. overseas territories you didn't know about. 1. Wake Island. Minor outlying islands. Wake is a coral atoll in Micronesia. It consists of 3 islets and a lagoon. Wake Island belongs to the U.S. Air Force. It has an airfield and not much else. There's no permanent population. 2. Northern Mariana Islands. The Northern Marianas are a commonwealth in the Pacific Ocean. It's a group of 14 islands with a population of 47,000. The Northern Mariana Islands are an incorporated territory of the U.S. The islands used to belong to Imperial Japan. Then they were part of the UN Trust territories. In 1986, the islanders decided to join the U.S. They all have U.S. citizenship. 3. Jarvis Island. Minor outlying islands. Jarvis lies halfway between Hawaii and the Cook Islands. It's a tiny coral atoll with no inhabitants. The island is administered by the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service. There was a small settlement on Jarvis Island, but it was evacuated during World War II. Since then, it's been administered as a nature reserve. 4. Midway Atoll. Minor outlying islands. Midway consists of 2 islands and a narrow coral reef. Known as Spit Island, it creates Midway Lagoon. Despite the stunning views, Midway is not a tourist destination. It lies roughly halfway between Asia and North America. Midway Atoll is administered by the FWS. You can't even visit it without a special permit. 5. Johnston Atoll. Minor outlying islands. This is another atoll under USAF jurisdiction. It's completely closed for public access. The waters around the island are a national wildlife refuge. Even sailing in them requires an FWS permit. There are only nesting birds and 10 workers on the island. 6. Navassa Island. Minor outlying islands. Navassa is America's only insular territory in the Caribbean. It's a small uninhabited patch of land. The island is northeast of Jamaica and south of Cuba. It's also claimed by Haiti as a wildlife refuge. Navassa Island is closed to the public. 7. American Samoa. There's an island country called Samoa in the South Pacific. American Samoa is located nearby, but it's not a country. It's another unincorporated territory of the United States. It's the southernmost territory under U.S. control. American Samoa has a population of about 45,000. 8. Kingman Reef. Minor outlying islands. Kingman Reef is a long triangular atoll in the North Pacific. It's partly underwater and completely uninhabited. The 7.4-acre territory is a marine refuge administered by the FWS. 9. Palmyra Atoll. Minor outlying islands. Palmyra sits about halfway between Hawaii and American Samoa. Like Jarvis Island and Kingman Reef, it's one of the Line Islands. Their name refers to their location on the equator. Palmyra has a dozen scientists and not much else. It's another FWS-controlled nature reserve. 10. Howland Island. Minor outlying islands. Howland is an uninhabited coral island north of the equator. The cucumber-shaped island is a nature reserve. It used to be a guano mining site. Now the FWS manages it, and you can't go there. 11. Baker Island. Minor outlying islands. This uninhabited atoll used to be called New Nantucket. It's halfway between Hawaii and Australia. Baker and Howland Islands are both part of the same nature reserve. They're the last pieces of land to experience the new year